What's going on, guys? Sith is here, back at it with another live stream. How you guys all doing on this wonderful day? Sith is here. 600 subscribers, guys. Beautiful, beautiful day today. Yesterday, got 600 subscribers. Finally, on the road to 700 subscribers. On the way to monetization. Almost there. So close. All right. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today, guys. Normally, right? Most of the time, I kind of just react to a bunch of normal YouTube videos. But today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be playing a little bit of this game. It's called The Outer Worlds. And I'm kind of just going to chill here and play a little bit. I have not tried this game out as of yet. I mean, I played a little bit of it, but I haven't really actually got into it. So this is gonna be my first real time actually really playing through it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions for me along the way, be sure to chat with me, talk to me, tell me how you feel. But yeah, 600 subscribers, man. This is fucking dope. All right, so last time I was playing, I believe I was like doing like some side quests and stuff like that. So let's see, inventory journal, die robot. All right, let's go. Wait, no, I'm not going to go through that door. I just gotta go. I think I gotta go around the whole city, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Oops. Damn, graveyards. All I have is a pistol. Well, I'm pretty sure I have another gun, don't I? Yeah, I got a shotgun.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Unlicensed terraforming?
You don't know how to skip rocks or exit.
Primal Behemoth? Oh. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. Ah, shit. What the fuck is even this? Oh. Die, die, die! I need some health. Wait, do I have any health? Inventory? Item repair? Consumables? How do I use this? There we go. There we go. Okay. Now where's the enemy at? Oh, there's 2 of these fucking things? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run past. I'm gonna give these guys the old run pass. Because I don't think I have enough ammo to fuck with those. Or I'm not even strong enough to fight whatever those things are. Oop. There we go. Nice.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Me too.
Incoming!
What's in here? How do I get in here? Okay. What the hell? Why does it take so much shots to kill something? Oh, fuck me! No, 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 no. There we go. Die. Fuck, I'm gonna die. There we go. How is it not dying? There we go. But now I'm like pretty much dead. Jesus. All right. Oh, I see. All I needed to do was press F and I could have held myself. Alright, whatever.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Yeah, she's dead. How am I...
That's the last of them.
Easy.
Help.
I'm not really sure what the hell that is. Bit cartridge? Locked. Pick up. Hold on, I gotta check something right quick. All right. What is that? I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to go into this thing. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Vending machine? Oh, okay. Unlock office doors. Nope, I haven't opened it. I mean, I opened the office doors. What's in here? Oh, fuck. There we go. What's over here? Oh, nice. What the hell is this? Redirect power. Okay.
Switches. That'll be easy enough.
Now can I open the door? No? Okay, that didn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. So I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm gonna do, I guess, part of the main quest and see what's up with that shit. Hmm. Is this what my character looks like? Anyways. I don't even remember making my character. Oh, nope. Let's see. Journal. Main quest. Alright, let's go. Ouch. Wait. Where am I supposed to go? This way? I thought, wasn't I already on here? Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Who do I need to talk
I've
to?
always felt weird in here. It's too...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Alright, Parvati wanted to talk to you about the Reed and what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the Theogermal plant? Oh, he wanted me to cut off power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do I advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Alright. A scheduled debate.
Let him to move.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good. What are you doing?
I'm live on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, I thought the thing was at 7.
Oh yeah, but I'm playing some video games and chatting. But
Oh. Okay.
One of the
Well,
reasons
I got
transferred
Imperial
here
for you
was
to debate
fulfill
at
my duty in
7.
hunting down banned
all right,
heretical
all right.
texts.
So what is he? A socialist?
Yeah. I don't think he's not like a Marxist, but he's a socialist.
Socialism.
Yep.
All right, that sounds good. So what do are you guys just gonna have it? We're gonna have it in here, or?
It will be in the scheduled debate channel once the other debate's over,
Okay, gotcha.
because they're finishing up their one that was scheduled at 6.
What are they debating about?
You can go check it out as long as you're muted.
Actually increase the amount of
Oh, I was clicking on it to see if what it was saying, then I accidentally left.
Oh no, you're good. I was saying if you want to check it out, go ahead. Just have to be muted
Yeah, got you.
if you do. I think they're debating. Let me check the event. Market interactions. They'll discuss how market interactions affect social interactions and whether these issues are specific to markets.
Very interesting.
There's usually a question section too at the end, so you can jump in and get some screen time if you wanted.
Gotcha. Yo, what's up, Cephas? How you doing, bro? Yo, I got 600 subscribers this week, guys. Huh? Isn't that dope?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I'm doing a 600 subscriber special right now. I'm kind of just.
You'll have to give us some tips when we start posting more content.
Upload a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
A ton.
Yeah, because, shorts. Shorts are huge, bro. Shorts are gigantic, man. Like, if you could get a lot of, like, shorts of your debates, that would be really good. Because that's where most of my subscribers come from, honestly.
Wow, good to know.
Yeah. You could probably get, like, 2 to 3 new subscribers for every, like, short that you upload, if it blows up to, say, like, 2,000 views. And it usually blows up.
Do you just clip, like, your longer videos for the shorts?
Usually, I have a friend of mine. He's like, he makes shorts for a living, basically, and I pay him for each one that he makes for me, and he just knows how to do it. What he does is he just sifts through my live streams or my YouTube videos. He just finds really good parts in it, and then he just clips it into a YouTube video. I mean, not a YouTube video, but a short. And then,
But they are from you don't,
yeah,
like,
they're from my YouTube videos.
You don't deliberately make the shorts. You just clip. You have someone clip the good.
Yeah, I have something good to clip, and then that's kind of how it works.
Okay. No, yeah, that makes sense.
So if you clip like the best parts of your debates and then turn them into shorts and then upload one like every day, that is really going to help you a lot.
Yeah, that actually sounds not like a terrible idea.
It's actually I'm actually surprised at how well shorts are doing now. It's actually kind of crazy.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably a good way to get people interested in your longer content too.
Yeah, because that's kind of like, I look at shorts as being like almost like a trailer to your YouTube video.
Right.
Do you know? And yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, because my only concern would be like, oh, people are gonna watch the like sound bite. They're not gonna get anything that's important out of it. But if you think it increases engagement with the like main content, I don't see the loss.
Yeah, so the thing is, right, like I said, like these shorts are basically like trailers to your YouTube videos. People aren't gonna watch your whole YouTube video just out the bat. Like, so, but if they see a short, right, looks like that has a really good clip, they're gonna be like, oh, where does this come from? And then they're gonna look in your YouTube channel and then look for that video. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's kind of what a lot of people do.
Varsity, what do you think about that?
What about making little like clips of the debates?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm. I upload a short. If you upload every single day, one, That's like really big because YouTube, they like it when you upload something every day. So if you upload like a YouTube video every day, or not just like YouTube video or a short every single day, at least one, you're gonna get a lot of views. Also, the titles that you use, like certain words can get you more views than other words. So like
We noticed that, yeah.
like the word woman, or liberal, or you know what I mean, or like I don't know. There's like a lot of words that trigger the algorithm. You know what I mean?
Stuck.
We did a thing on
You gotta jerk
what
me
was it?
off.
Identity politics, and that was like our biggest one so
I'm
far.
bent over and I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, like something like identity politics. Yeah, like something like that. You know, or politics, or Republican, or Democrat, or something like anything with those words usually gets like a lot of views.
All right.
I'm playing BattleBit while I'm talking to you guys. BattleBit. Have you guys played BattleBit? This game is so much fun. Oh my!
Never playing that.
It's like it's basically Battlefield, but it's Battlefield, dude. It's Battlefield, but Roblox characters, and it's 250 players in a lobby. So it's like 104, 20 something players versus 120 players, and you fight. And it's really fun, and it's easy to run.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people have been playing that.
Yeah, it has proximity chat. Yeah, shorts. Also, I upload. So basically, I kind of do the. I learned this method from like Sneeko, where basically what he would do was he would live stream himself reacting to a whole bunch of videos, and then during the week he would upload one video of a section of his reaction. So for instance, I react to like 7 videos. That's 1 week's worth of daily video content that I can have basically for the rest of the week. So you could section it up into like 7 different video reactions and then re-upload it throughout the week. So it seems like I'm daily uploading essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're trying to do more long form stuff, but I think that might be good to keep in mind. Like maybe we should.
That's my
break it
method,
up,
but obviously,
upload it as
yeah.
part.
That's my method because I'm a reaction channel. So obviously, like a debate channel is gonna be different because But what I've seen some debates like what they call it, debate channels, right? Like what they will do is sometimes you're not always debating everything. Sometimes like people don't always debate one topic throughout the whole debate. Sometimes there's like different topics throughout the debate, and sometimes what they'll do is they'll cut out sections of debates where they talk about a specific topic, right? And then
I've been noticing that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then from
that's a
that,
good idea.
and then that you could turn those into like say 20-minute, 10-minute videos. So for instance, like the remember the last debate that I had, and then there was like one section where the lady was like, "Oh, capitalism is the source of climate change or whatever," and then I had like a little back and forth with her, even though it wasn't like a part of the main topic. You could have just like cut that 10-minute section of me and her having that back and forth, and then be like, "Does capitalism cause climate change, right?" And then turn that into a YouTube video, right? And the people who like that section of the debate, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want to watch the full debate," and then they'll watch the full debate.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. I think because we're trying to do a podcast, maybe if we keep it whole, right, and then also upload sections of it.
Yeah. Yep. Like Joe Rogan does. He does that.
Yeah, like little clips. That might be a good idea.
Podcast. That's cool. So yeah. Like I was gonna upload a video today, but I was like, I'm gonna upload it tomorrow because I'm live streaming already right now.
Right. So those are all good suggestions, though. Thank you.
Of course, man. I love talking about YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh. BattleBit.
I'm gonna see if I can get Kamal for the next debate with you guys.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. That's Evan.
Kamal, he's a good debate guy.
He is a really good debate guy, honestly. From our
I'm
server.
surprised he doesn't have like a YouTube channel or anything like that. I mean, I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. If so, if not, he should.
Oh, for sure.
Because he debates for fun all the time, and he's not a bad debater. He's smart, you know. I'd be like, you should record some of your shit. I was debating him the other day. It was kind of a funny debate, but it was mostly like, I guess we were talking about like what we should do about fat people, and he made a funny ass suggestion. He was like, I think we need to ban drive-throughs. And I was like, ban drive-throughs? Get out of here, bro. Why should I suffer because some fat guy can't control himself? You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty funny. And I felt like that could have been a funny ass video, but ban drive-throughs.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who else would be good debaters. We have a lot of people who have potential from our service. To be honest,
Knowledge would be good.
knowledge would be good, honestly, in
So-
some aspect.
See, in some aspects, yeah. If I would say, if you want some capitalism enjoyers, me, Kamal, and Knowledge, definitely the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that in mind. We might have to do this in a different channel if they're not done. Maybe the Inferno. That might be a good one. Actually, I'll make an event right now.
Yeah. Who else would be a good debater?
I want to say SWAT, but SWAT, I asked him one time if he would debate ever, and then he said no. He was like, nah, I don't want to do that.
What is a great debater, to be honest.
I always debate with him, like you know, behind, you know, when we're in Discord together, and we always talk about like the one thing we always talk about is economics, me and him, because he actually studied economics in college, so you know. But I never studied
What's
economics
your-
in college. I just I just read a bunch of books.
Your YouTube is King Scythus.
Sithis, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm playing BattleBit while I'm talking to you guys.
That's cool. I was just making sure I had your name right on the thing.
And it's Sithis, not Scythus.
Gotcha.
No problem, though. How do you say your name? Nietzsche? What?
Isn't it Nietzsche?
Nietzsche? Okay, got you. Sorry. I said Nietzsche.
Nietzsche Guevara.
Nietzsche Guevara. Okay, got you.
Yeah, just
Is that a
Nietzsche
person in real
Guevara.
life? Isn't that a person in real life?
Yeah, it is.
Who is that?
Yeah, he's a German philosopher revolutionary. He killed all the peasants, and he burned their books, and he forced them to
Nietzsche,
read.
stop.
That's so
He
messed
forced him-
up.
He forced them to say God is dead.
I feel like Nietzsche was
Based.
reactionary.
So based. That's so
Nietzsche was
based.
a reactionary, but Nietzsche Guevara was a reactionary and also a revolutionary at the same time.
Yeah, it sounds like neuralism combines reactionary politics with revolutionary politics. It's totally coherent.
Right. It's one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely pulling
All
a
is
Destiny
one.
today. Definitely just chilling.
Pulling a Destiny.
I'm pulling
You
a
mean
Destiny.
You're gonna, you're gonna Wikipedia everything while you're debating, and because you didn't actually do the research.
Huh? No. I mean, I'm pulling a Destiny today, as in I'm playing video games while I'm talking to you guys.
Oh yeah, I pull a Destiny all the time.
Sithis, where are you from? Are you in the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm Floridian.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, man. Libertarian. Hardcore libertarian.
What is it? We have a lot of debaters. Just depends on what topic it is. But then again, a lot of debaters in terms of like economics, they're not that big. At least in our server, it's a lot more culture than anything.
Yeah. I'm the economics guy.
And
Trying to
I am the culture warrior.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I'm sick of all these cis het male.
Cis white males?
Yes, yes, Queen, slay.
Tired of the cis white males.
Ah, Queen Nietzsche, slay.
I am a my image is literally a queen capybara.
Battle bit, so much fun.
Yeah, but I'm all about the culture where I love talking about genocide all day.
Oh man, you just want to murder those peasants. How dare they?
I don't want to. I want them to murder you.
Me? What? Why? Because I'm
You're the
capitalist?
capitalist.
Oh yeah,
You're the
got you. It's okay as long as you're not racist.
No,
No, I'm
I'm
just
anti-racist.
based. Oh my
We had,
god.
what is it, Nietzsche and Varsity? You should have been there when me and Sifis were talking to like these sort of like
Race realists.
Yeah, these.
Oh man, bro, those guys are crazy, man.
I kind of want to see them again. Honestly, I want to see like what they're up to. Why didn't they come in this time around to raid our server this time?
They get old fast. We banned them all.
We tried to have a good faith discussion with them. You know,
Yeah.
And they seemed alright. You know, they weren't bad people. It seemed. I mean, they weren't mean. Like they weren't rude or disrespectful. You know what I mean?
All right, me and Varsity need to go talk to Lego real quick, but
Got you.
I'll come back by 7.
Got you.
What is he calling us or what?
I guess let's just go to the DM. I guess.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye bye. Nice to meet you.
Oh damn. All right. I guess
It's
it's just you and me.
it's just me and you, man. We're gonna chill
Yeah,
until
we
starts.
gotta represent our server, bro.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
I am gonna represent the server well.
You are, bro. You did well the last time. You're gonna do better this time because now you know what's up.
Yeah, actually, and I'm not gonna disagree with the lady. I mean, guy, they, them, whatever.
Help me.
Oh no! Yeah. They seem alright, those guys. You know,
Yeah, they seem okay. They're pretty cool.
they're pretty cool. You know, I like the vibe. I like the chill vibe with them.
True, honestly. Like, I think they're just a lot of people in our server kind of degenerate. So they're like, oh, you know, we're afraid to merge with your server, and I'm like, what do you mean we're merging with your server? I never asked for you to merge with your. I mean, I guess I did at the original point, and then I was like, could you be our sibling server?
Mhm.
And I was like, she was like, but we're afraid to merge with you guys because the like people who are in the server are, like kind of like, you know, very edgy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You know what I do think? I did have an idea. Like, what I do think you should create a channel for the Nexus where it says "I'm live" channel, where people can hang out there and be live on their live streams, and then they know that people are live in there, so they know not to say anything crazy.
Mm.
That would be a pretty cool section in there.
Could you, live channel, interesting.
So you know how like right now me and you are chilling, but I'm live on my YouTube and we're talking and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so like that would be because with the Sneeko server, when I used to live stream in the Sneeko server, it was kind of hard because people would just come in and scream N-word, 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 or say something crazy like or anti-Jewish stuff or something like that, and I would have to be like, I'm live.
Yeah, people are really wild, honestly.
People are wild, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of the rejects from the Sneeko server are just in my server now. Which is, yeah.
But yeah, I like the Sneeko. I used to like. I mean, I like the Sneeko server, but it's become really hard. It's become super like strict now, and it is what it is. But I understand why, because people were going in there and they got their last bit server banned, which kind of sucked. But luckily, I wasn't a mod when that server got ducked out because I didn't get my account taken away.
That's W, honestly, because if you were, that would have been more of a hassle to make a new account. And you can't for some servers or some abilities for Discord, you have to have like a certain period of time with your account, and the fact is you can end up losing it. So therefore, you know, that's good on them. You know, good. I mean, good on us. We're not being part of that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be about afterwards. Thank God he was protecting me.
Oh, someone's texting me. What's wrong?
Gotcha.
All right. So Yeah, so I guess we're gonna be debating capitalism versus socialism. I'm assuming. Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, like that's why we're here.
Because I was hoping.
Anyway,
I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping so. That would be really cool. Somebody that actually believes in socialism. Stomach virus. Oh, my girl, she got a stomach problem.
But
I guess she got a stomach virus. Damn.
stomach virus. Huh. The stomach virus suck, bro. Honestly, like I can only imagine like going like having pain in your stomach continuously because of this virus that has so happened to be there.
Have you tried BattleBit?
No, I haven't.
It's so good.
Is it on mobile?
No, it's a PC game.
Oh, okay. Then I won't be able to play because I can't really view anything bigger than like a phone for life because of my condition, you know.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
But yeah, it's different. We got 300 plus follow. We have 300 plus people in the server now. It's crazy.
That's good. We need to grow it even more. We need to set up well, yeah, like I said, we should just probably just do more debates. But we got to get more people other than me in.
Yeah, for sure. We need Camille, but we just need not Camille. Seven. He said he's down for it. We just need a topic for him to debate about.
I think we should do. I think with the similar structure that they had, you know, like where everybody's chill and we're kind of just talking. Maybe we could have like a 2v2 debate about things. That would be pretty cool.
Sure.
Say like me and Kamal versus say two socialists or something like that.
Sure.
That would be pretty fun. Or I'll have to think of some things.
We could scrap the Christianity versus Islam debate on Sunday because it's like they're not ready. Neither side is ready.
Okay,
So-
got you. If you want to scrap that and then replace that, maybe get in touch with Kamal and be like, yo, do you want to have a 2v2 between you and...
We can. Why not? Let's just hit him up right now.
Absolutely, because Kamal, bro, I like Kamal, bro. He's a good debate buddy. And he understands economics. When I don't know if he's went to school for it. I don't think so. But when I talk to him about economics, he understands. So it seems to be good that, like...
Oh, fuck. All there was one.
Hey, what's
So,
up, Waffles? I'm playing BattleBit! Yeah, sorry, go ahead. I was talking to my chat.
No. I'm just saying, like, we can get Kamal and Camille and you, and we just need somebody. We just need a specific topic to talk about. Like, starting it off, and then we can go off from there.
Maybe we could talk about something specific about economics, say like minimum wage, affordable housing.
Sure.
We could talk about I didn't realize I'm my enemy. We could be talking about inflation, universal basic income.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many things. There's so many things. You know, corporate tax rates. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I could think of a number of things. I could think of a number of things, send you a list, and then you could maybe you could send it to Kamal and be like, what do you think is like, you know, the best out of these, and then we kind of make a decision from there. And then,
for sure.
you know what I
we
mean?
could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can make the list, and we can send it to the other side and see who would be down from their side to debate it, and we could just set it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I want I don't want the same people from their side. I want like more different faces because you know seeing just one face I guess you know is good, but it's so you know some people want it would be nice to have some variety from both servers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But honestly, I think it's a good idea 2v2.
The thing is, the like with the Sneeko debates, they were fun, I will admit. But the thing was, they were very unstructured, and a lot of people would jump in the middle of the debate, and things like that, and that would kind of like get in the middle, you know.
Yep.
And yeah, I feel like with a structured like 2v2 debate, that would be much better. Roblox Field looks pretty fun. It is, right? BattleBit, man. This is actually not even Roblox. This is called BattleBit, but it looks like Roblox, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, hey man, you're just like we're on our way to 1,000, bro. You're on your way to 1,000 subscribers as well, bro. The more we increase, the more you increase as well.
Yo! Good news, dude. They lowered the requirements needed in order to get monetized. So now all you need is 500 subscribers and like 3,000 watch time hours. I'm already almost there, bro. I only need like 1,000 more watch time hours. I could do that by like next month.
W.
Dude, people could be able to like subscribe to my YouTube. I mean, not subscribe, simply subscribe, but you know what I mean. Join. Yeah, join. They could join my thing and then play $5 a month for me. It'll be like Twitch.
Okay.
That's W, bro. I can't wait. I want to make money off of this YouTube shit, bro.
Now, what was it? I hope that this debate and every other debate that comes in, helps you get there along the way.
Absolutely. Me too. Ha! Double kill. Yeah, this is 250 players, 124 versus 124, I think. 25? I'm not sure. Oh, what? Yeah, Facebook gaming's dead though. If you can make money off of Facebook streaming, where I found you, then you'll do good on YouTube. I have faith. Oh, absolutely, I know that. Okay, Cephas, I don't know if you know, but I used to stream on Facebook a while ago. And
I heard about it.
Yeah,
you told me.
Yeah, I used to game on Facebook, do the Facebook gaming shit. Basically, but I kind of stopped because I moved to Twitch because Facebook gaming was kind of dying. And it was very volatile. Like, you had to play like the same game every single day, all day, every day. And it was just driving me nuts. I can't play the same game every single day. It was just too much.
Yeah. Annoying.
Very annoying. Hey!
Oh?
How you doing?
Hey, Layla.
Hi, Frost.
I'm live on
Hey,
YouTube.
Yeah, I guess you remember. Thank God you remember my name now.
Oh, and I used to have a VTuber, bro.
VTuber?
I used to be a VTuber.
Really?
I used to have a little cartoon character that would look like a demon.
Hold up.
The VTuber days, man.
What is this? Sippers is having a debate. You're coming to support Layla?
Yeah, only to support.
W.
Yeah.
All love, all support.
But not talk, just to support. So you got this.
Oh no, it's gonna be all silent. It's just gonna be them two battling it out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a debate. It's gonna be an official debate.
Alright. Wait, what's the debate about?
Capitalism versus socialism. Why capitalism is W.
Oh.
I guess the other guy disagrees.
You guys had the same debate last time.
The problem was that like she wasn't a socialist, and we hope this person is a socialist.
Yeah.
And we had a Marxist before. And then after that, but he would throw out too many words out, and I was like, okay.
That debate. Okay, so basically what happened was the first debate was about AI, essentially. And, it was good, but then I thought it was a socialism versus capitalism debate. So I talked to her and all that, but then she told me she wasn't really a socialist. She was a fucking anarcho-communist, which is basically, which is what I call a commune lover. And, yeah. And that was pretty much it. And then some other guy, and then I was like, I thought I was going to be debating capitalism versus socialism. And then some other guy named Maximilian, he came in, they invited him in. And then I debated him a little bit. And then he was like, he was trying to explain the labor why the subjective theory of value was wrong from him, and he was using some, I don't know, bro. I just could not understand what the fuck he was trying to explain. I really could not. And I urge you to listen to what he was trying to say and try to understand what he was trying to say, because I could not understand what he was trying to say at all. And then once I kind of like cut through that bullshit, and then I like told him, I was like, all right, so like, what policies or like shit do you actually believe in? You know what I mean? We got into like healthcare, and then like once we got into like the real nitty gritty of the debate, he kind of like left. So.
Damn. I mean, at least you're not debating party pigeon. That would be kind of hard, not gonna lie.
Party pigeon?
Okay.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Oh, knowledge? Oh, yeah. I mean, I debate him all the time. But me and him agree on everything, so we don't really debate much.
Oh.
Yeah, we're both capitalists. We're both, Thomas Sowell enjoyers. We don't believe in race IQ bullshit, you know?
We should get a race IQ, those guys from the race
IQ debate. The thing is,
That'd
right?
Be funny.
Like, I'm
That'd
not
be
gonna.
funny as fuck.
It would be fun, but the thing is, right? I feel like it's gonna end up turning more into an interview than it is an actual debate, and the reason why is because, I don't know all the I don't know all the studies that they have. I don't know all the deep IQ.
No.
I don't know much about IQ science and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. But we could get somebody from this server who might know a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because there are people who are well versed in this server who may be like, nah, that's bullshit. And
Because
then,
I
they
do
go
disagree
back-
with them, because I feel like Thomas Sowell explanation for the race and IQ stuff kind of made a lot of sense to me. It made more sense to me than, you know, what they were saying. But the thing is, I'm not like studied up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't want to like look bad, or I don't know.
Oh God!
Well, I don't feel like I looked bad in the other debate, but
Jesus Christ!
we need to find somebody who actually understands race and IQ and disagrees with them.
Let's ask Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
If they can find somebody, yeah.
The only person I would say is knowledge, but my only thing is I'm afraid he might lose his cool.
He will.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But those guys are still in the server. You know, more traction. Whatever server they came from, you know, and they brought 10 of them, so I'm assuming there are like at least 20 or 30 more.
Mm-hmm.
Of those same people. We're in tight knit. But yeah, I'm gonna ask Ham, the race rules guy, if he wants to debate. That'd be pretty funny.
It'll be fun. The Discord wars. I mean, it's really just a debate wars. You know what I mean? We kind of. I mean, it's not even really war. Like, it's just a contest, debate contests, I guess. You know. It's actually harder to set up debates than I assumed. I assumed it would be just easy as getting two guys in a room who disagree and then seeing how it works, but it does make for interesting content, absolutely.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like I think the point of like the old Sneeko servers, you never knew who was gonna walk into that VC and just make up the whole room. It's so interesting.
When it worked, when I was in the Sneeko server and it worked, like when people were chilling and people were actually willing to have a discussion, I probably had the most funnest, coolest discussions I've ever had. But
sure.
You know, but then, you know, there's people that always would fuck around, you know, and then kind of ruin it, you know. Battle bit. Oh, let me in. Yo, somebody jump out so I can get in.
Let's see.
No, fuck that guy. Don't listen to him.
Yo, somebody jump out.
Fuck out, you're a bitch. There's no one.
What?
Put down the rope. We gotta get out of here.
Hey, let me in.
This is for majors only.
Isn't this a debate?
You're only a private.
What's that? In 7 minutes.
Don't listen to that fucking idiot that just said get out. Don't listen to him.
Wait. All I could just
Am I gonna
stand in
debate?
here.
Let's get it going, fellas.
Spouse, are you gonna
Everybody
debate?
get in. Everybody.
Am I gonna debate?
We're the first ones
Yeah.
on, boy.
I debated already.
Oh, should we win?
I debated
Holy
if
shit,
communism was
Ruber.
the first time I went into the server. And Tiger didn't, kind of like back off, and I was like, all right, let me step in for Tiger, and I basically like I made some good points and some good jabs, and like we kind of ended up in a stalemate.
This is
It
so
was pretty
much fun.
interesting though.
Take us to
What are
the
you?
base.
What would you be interested in debating about, Cephas?
No, I'm gonna take you down.
Wait, hold up.
Take
me?
us to A.
Debating.
Take us to
All right, so
A. Take us to A.
I
Take
kind of
us
want
to
to
A.
debate those IQ guys again. Because I'm like, if you, I guess in terms of like, are you? Oh man, fuck, bro. I'm gonna sound really fucking at you saying shit like this. And like, so there is a study that says that let's say, like for people who are race realists,
Mm-hmm.
that they're not 100% Homo sapien, but there's every European or every Caucasoid has, from people who are Arab
Mhm.
or European or people who are of Indian descent, are have what is it, Neanderthal DNA, 1 to 4%. So they're not fully they're not fully
Homo sapien.
they're not fully Homo sapien in that aspect. which
Is
very
that what
interesting.
the guys were saying last week when they were saying he was a subspecies of, or what they said?
And they're, yeah, that's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they would admit to the fact that they're not fully Homo sapien either. So
So he's are you believe that Europeans are not fully Homo sapien?
well, the indications would say yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Let me see.
Because I did hear that they had some Neanderthal in him. Some Europeans
Yeah.
had some Neanderthal in him. And yeah.
For me personally, I don't know. I debate. I guess I debate occasionally about religion, but then again, I personally like. Personally, if anything, I like to debate historical topics a lot more than anything else. I'm pretty strong with that.
Ah, I got yourself a little historian over here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Oh, we should maybe actually now that you say that, we should probably set up a atheism versus Christianity debate.
Atheism versus Christianity. We could do that. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I used to be an atheist before, so I can.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week I could debate a Christian, and we could really, because the problem that I had with the Sneeko debate again, was there was so many people in there that it was kind of hard to have the full like one-on-one debate. But I feel like if I had a one-on-one debate, it would be much more fun, more interesting with like an actual Christian person, as opposed to like 1v10 or 1v whatever.
Like, I'll give you a very unique Christian. He doesn't believe in the Trinity at all. Elijah is his name. The guy who just came into the server.
Elijah? Is he gay?
No, he's not gay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
he's-
talking about the Elijah.
He's a strong Aryan Christian.
Very strong Aryan Christian. What do you mean by Aryan Christian? Is he like a Nazi or something?
No. Aryan originally refers to someone who does not believe in the Trinity, like Jesus the Father and the.
Oh,
the
okay.
Son.
Got you.
So like kind of like Jehovah's Witnesses in that area, but he's very strong in his things, and he debated atheists before very well. So I don't know. I could put you against him.
Okay, that's no
Or-
problem. Is he believed like that there's evidence for God, and that
Sure.
yeah.
You,
Alright.
we
You gotta
personally,
make sure that like because like if I'm gonna be debating somebody, I don't want to hear, well, there's no way I could prove to you that God exists, because then that's like a useless ass like conversation basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
So
gotta they have to have like they gotta believe in God, and they have to have like some theory or explanation for their God, or like something that they believe that is evidence for their God. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yeah.
So for instance, some people they'll be like, oh, God can't create God, nothing can create God, or something like that, or they'll say like, quantum theory, or like there's so many theories for like that make God real. You know, that people argue.
What is it? Somebody said we should go to Inferno.
Is it ready?
It's for let's go, Layla.
All right.
Sifis. We go on. All right, Inferno.
Wait, where is it? Oh, the Inferno. Got you. Hello, hello.
So.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Very good.
Great.
Very good.
But then let me just hop out and I'll hop in a sec.
Got you.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
All
Let me
right.
just exit Battle Bit real quick.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. How you doing? Bro, I used to go to Sunday school to eat the food, then leave before they did the praying. So funny. Damn, bro. That's just as bad as taking from the offering bar at the offerings plate. They're basically taking their money and running.
Let me see.
All right. So we're going in your server and doing this?
What do you mean?
Are we doing this in your server?
What do you mean?
The Nexus?
No, we're doing this here.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
just posted a link over here. This will be your opponent, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Imperial.
Hello, Imperial. Sithis. I'm Sithis.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe one-on-one, Kamal, or do you want to make it teams? You said.
Teams. Yeah. Yeah.
Because we got the people from Ancapia now. We have like an anarcho-socialist server that wants to debate with us.
If they want to, yeah. I mean, if they want to do a 1v1, I'll do that. But like, I thought it would be a cool idea for me and Kamal to like 2v2 two people.
Sure.
Yeah.
We can do that.
If he's
maybe. But what would you guys debate about? Because you're a libertarian, Camille is or Seven is liberal.
Me and pretty much agree on most things when it comes to economics.
Yeah, I'm talking about like when you're debating the other server. What would you guys debate about?
Mostly just like social shit. Or like he would just kind of just ask me questions about like what I believe, and then we'd kind of debate about it. Honestly, we were kind of debating about some stupid things. Like last time we were debating about like what should we do about fat people and whether we should have drive-throughs. That was pretty funny. And then it kind of went to like a deep discussion about like how much other people's habits affect other people, and like when is it like the appropriate time for the government to step in.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that. And what they ought to do. And then, and then we had a debate about NoFap. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I can't remember what else we were arguing about. Most of the time, we're on the same side.
All right, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Why don't bring Seven into here? Introduce people. He's on Sneeko server right now. Can you hear me, Syphis?
Yeah, I hear you.
Why not tell what was it, Camille? I mean, Seven to come over here, introduce them to people, and see welcome them to the server for this, you know.
Who?
Or maybe for debates.
Who?
Seven.
Seven?
Evan. Camille.
Okay, Camille. Oh yeah, I could tell him.
Yeah, tell him to come over. You know.
Right now.
Sure.
Okay.
The debate's about to come. I'm not sure whether it'll be what he's doing, but you know, if he has time, he has time.
Should I send him the server, right?
What is that? Yeah, send him the server invite.
There you go.
And just tag him here when he gets here. We're just waiting for everybody to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a few minutes before their
What I'm gonna do
ends.
is I'm gonna probably just tell my editor to cut out the section where we're about to stream.
Sure.
And then right at the end of the stream, and then turn that into a YouTube video.
Sure.
More content. That's what Destiny does.
Let me see.
You know, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the toilet.
Go for it. Hello, Past. Hello, Layla. Hello, Imperial. Oof, tough crowd. No. Yeah, it's not working, Imperial. Check. Phone check.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my
Alright.
mic works now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's wait a little bit longer for everybody else to come in, and then we can start.
Sure. What specifically do you want to debate?
Let's do this.
Capitalism versus socialism.
Sure.
I guess generally, and then if you want to go if you want to talk about like a specific policy or that you feel is like important to you, or you want to ask me about, then you know, or I'll do the same, you know, and then we can get into that.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm probably just gonna be asking you some questions, being like kind of to get a understanding of like your ideology and all that, and then you know.
Sure, and I'll probably do the same.
Yep. What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I think the closest thing that would, like the best label I would probably would be like a left-wing populist. I guess I would be like broadly generalized as a communist, but
Gotcha.
not in like a Reddit sense of the word, but more in like a, yeah.
Gotcha. No problem. I sense an accent. Where are you from?
I live in Ireland.
Ireland. Got you. Nice.
Yeah. What about yourself?
America.
Yeah.
man. Yep.
Cool. East Coast, West Coast.
South. I live in Florida. East Coast.
Ah, okay. All right. Must be pretty hot there now.
Oh yeah, gotta blast that AC, you know.
Florida sounds cool. Although I heard it's full of crazy people, so I hope you're not one of them.
A little bit, none. I am a capitalism enjoyer.
I see. Yeah. Every American that I've spoken to, well, not every, that's a lie. But a lot of Americans that I've spoken to in person, not online, all say the same thing, that Florida is where all the crazy people go.
Yep.
And it's like,
Yep.
it's like the dumb state.
There's a lot of, you know what made it popular? There's just been a lot of there's a lot of crazy stories that happen in Florida. So like if you just look up like Florida man stories
Florida
on YouTube.
Man.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna see a bunch of crazy
Florida
ass.
man turned himself into his imaginary friend and stuff.
You're gonna see some crazy ass situations.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it goes.
So you're just a run-of-the-mill capitalist, or anything?
Capitalist libertarian.
Or precise?
Libertarian.
Like a right liberal.
Yeah, right-leaning libertarian, more moderate libertarian. You know, Destiny
Kinda
enjoyer.
Like, Ron Paul kind of guy, yeah. Ron Paul, Austrian economics.
Oh yeah, Chicago school. Yeah.
Chicago school. Okay, interesting.
You know, Thomas Sowell. People like Thomas Sowell, Milton Friedman, John Stossel. I love people like them.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay,
Pass says that you might have to start the debate regardless, since people are held up with something, Bryce and the rest are held up with something, apparently.
Sorry, pardon. Were you saying something? I didn't catch.
Oh no, I'm saying that you guys might have to start the debate anyway because they're held up with something right now. With the rest of them. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so are we doing it in here?
Oh, hey, Sparks. Yeah.
What up?
What up? What up?
We're having the server versus server debate right now.
In here?
Yeah. Var said we should move over here, but like I'm assuming we moved over here because of the debate. No.
Did you guys take Craig?
What is that?
Hold on.
They're gonna get the recording bot for so they can record.
We should make an event. You know what I mean? I mean, unless they're already having a debate already.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, like sending them your YouTube video after it's done, so they can have the recording themselves. I guess edit.
Oh yeah, the video, this live stream will be a YouTube video when it's done. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out the live stream, cut out the debate from the live stream, and make it its own YouTube video.
Cool. And then maybe, I don't know, you'd like tag the capitalism versus socialism channel.
I could do that.
That might work.
If I could do that, I will.
So I think there's something in the description or something maybe that you can do that. I don't remember.
I'll figure it out. I'll yes, of course, I got you.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, that should work. I feel like they should just make me an admin already. Let me control Craig. Okay, this should be good then. What are y'all arguing about?
Oh, we were just talking before anybody got here. We were waiting for you guys, to be honest.
I'm waiting for the debate to start.
Oh yeah. Vince and I were in the middle of another scheduled debate, and then Craig just like suddenly disappeared. And so we just wrapped it up because it was like, oh, I guess we're done.
I know you hate when Discord bots just disappear on you in midway for the debate.
Yeah.
Are these guys still debating?
Well, so like usually what we do is we move it to like questions for like maybe an hour, And so yeah, that's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about like more technical stuff beyond the initial conversation. Yeah. I mean, we usually do that, but the recording bot just, but it left at a good time because we had just like summarized. Like I was like, okay, here's where I'm at the end of this conversation, and then he responded to that, and then Craig disappeared, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess.
No problem. Listen to some death metal while I wait. Also, I'm live right now.
Cool.
Oh, you're live streaming.
Mhm.
Cool.
Don't say the N-word. No, I'm just kidding.
No, really,
Yeah,
don't.
like-
We'll kick you.
Not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that on YouTube. That's a terrible. That. I mean, I don't say it anyways, but.
That's good. I mean, it's not like, of course, like not our like our server. To be honest, everybody just throws it out just randomly. Oh, is it straight? Do you guys or past? Do you guys have anybody to battle with like anarcho-capitalists? I guess because we're trying to set something up with another server along with our server called Uncapia, and see if we can get like a whole debate series going between our free servers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, do we have ANCAPs to give you?
No, not ANCAPs. Like people who are the very opposite of ANCAPs, or people who are opposed to ANCAPs, or like some subjects they're very opposed to.
Like you mean like anti-ANCAPs?
Like
Oh
yeah.
Well, because we have enough ANCAPs in here that we generate debates from our local
I think there were
ANCAPs.
some ANCAPs. There were some ANCAPs here. I think they all kind of.
There's a few, yeah.
I know there was at least one, no future, no something, but he.
Yeah,
kinda
no
really
gamble is
got-
one, yeah.
No gamble. I don't know if he's a full-on ANCAP. He said something in
He
one of the
is.
debate.
Or, I don't know,
Anarcho-capitalism.
maybe he's changed it. Maybe he's changed it since then, but he has identified as an ANCAP in the past.
In one of the debates I had with
Yeah.
him, he said that government building hospitals for disabled people is good. So I was like, okay, this doesn't sound like an ANCAP to me.
Yeah, but like it can be
maybe
good
shouldn't
in
be.
the current context versus the ideal society, being which it's not. Like there's two different contexts there, and that's common with anarchists generally. That we have like an ideal society where there is no state, and then we look at the way that things are now, and we're like, okay, but we can't do that right now. So let's do this other thing.
Honestly, I don't really take anarchists very seriously.
That's fine. We get that a lot.
All right, 7 just joined the server. Let me see if I can get him into the BC.
What is this, like a 3-on-1? What's happening?
No. I just want to introduce him to you guys.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
if you guys
like
have anybody.
3-on-1s.
Jesus Christ.
So, do you guys want to go ahead and start the debate if the recording is already happening on YouTube?
Wait, are we gonna
Sure.
set up an event in here to get people in, or what? Or are we just gonna do it in this room?
I don't know what's happening.
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
could
be
just
real
start it
with
off,
you.
honestly. Like, whether or not it's gonna be an event or not, we still have the two competitors here right now, Surface versus Imperial. We might as well get it going, since it is the scheduled debate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. There's some stuff going on in the background. Not going to go into detail, but yeah,
That's fine.
that's what's happening. So just start whenever you want, basically.
All right. Well, so we're starting now.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll just introduce myself. I'm Sithis, King Sithis. Just call me. You could call me Sithis. I'm a YouTuber. I make content on YouTube, reaction content. I am a capitalist, libertarian, and yeah, I love capitalism. Give me more capitalism.
Okay. I guess maybe I'll say a word about myself as well.
Cams on? Are we turning cams on?
Oh, pardon, sorry.
Are we having our cams on?
I normally don't. It's already really dark where I am.
All right, no problem.
So, yeah. Okay. As I've mentioned, I'll be taking the socialist or communist side,
Okay.
even though I'd probably be more closely. It'll be more accurate to probably describe myself as a left-wing populist than necessarily a communist or socialist for association reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess your position is that you want more capitalism.
Absolutely,
That
man.
is your opening. That is your opening. So please explain why exactly would you want more capitalism?
Well, generally, I would say that countries that have more capitalism, and what I mean by capitalism is, I guess the normal definition that most people think when they mean capitalism is like kind of like more open markets where there's a recognition by the government of private property, and the basically the people who are kind of run the means of productions are the private property owners, people who own basically the businesses and things like that. And every single country that I've seen that has more free market that recognize private property rights, that don't have extreme restrictions on and regulations on basically market things that happen within the market, they tend to have a more higher GDP. They tend to have rich or poor people. They tend to just be better off in general.
Okay. So as far as I understand it, so for me, capitalism may mean something similar to what you described, but also there is a sort of more technical definition that I also have, which is specifically the mode of production. So it's the capitalist mode of production. And to me, the capitalist mode of production has more or less already succumbed to the socialist one. We're seeing a transition now, or we've already seen it. The transition is already happening. It's really a matter of time before the political and social spheres catch up with this changed reality, with this transformed reality at the base. Which is why I think we're seeing all these political contradictions in all of the Western countries. It's the politicians, government, states, all this political apparatus that is hopelessly out of date, trying to adapt to this new mode of production and this new, more socialized form of production.
Okay, so could you define I'm sorry, could you define socialism?
So socialism, I would define it in two ways. So the first one is a socialized form of a mode of production that succeeded capitalism. So that is the sort of involuntary sort of a blind, I'm not necessarily want to call it a blind force, but it's the force through history. It is it's the natural conclusion of the development of productive forces and the relations of production. The second one is the sort of more everyday definition, which is what a lot of people who define themselves as socialists would say. So it's the public ownership or common ownership or worker ownership of the means of production. It is a proletarian state or any of that.
Okay, so you believe in the normal definition, which is like the workers owning the means of production. So the thing is, why should what makes a worker entitled to the surplus value that a corporation creates?
Okay, so for me, it's not necessarily a question about who deserves what per se. To me, that question is a little bit problematic because it assumes that surplus value or that like excess profit can be divided up voluntarily and we can have this arrangement stick for any amount of time. For me, this is like a dynamic process. And yeah, the workers do not receive the surplus value that they create today.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, a lot of, especially in the West, a lot of our economy is not actually about producing surplus value anymore anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, actually, I would actually probably posit a similar critique of socialists that we don't actually have an economy based on surplus value extraction anymore. It's more about debt and derivatives. The derivative market is enormous. It's something like $4 quadrillion, I think.
Well, you talk about the
It,
monetary theory that we're printing a whole bunch of money and putting ourselves in debt in order to.
Yeah, basically, we're slushing money around between people, and it's not actually creating any new wealth. We're just slushing money between banks and institutions. There isn't actually an economy around surplus value extraction, which to me is not like, to me, that's evidence that Marx actually knew what he's talking about when he said this thing is going to happen regardless of what you want, regardless of whether it's going to be a proletarian revolution or not. This thing is happening, and this is how it's going to end. So to me, we're reaching a stage, or we've already reached the stage. To be honest, I don't really know when it happened or if it happened yet. Some people are saying the 1920s, the Great Depression. Some people are saying the 1970s and the beginning of like the financialization era. You know, when basically all the remnants of the gold standard were destroyed, and we have this fiat currency. Or maybe the remnants are still here, but we're still in the process through the COVID pandemic. So a lot of people are like, okay, did it actually happen? Did it not happen? But to me, the question is, qualitatively, the mode of production we have today is not the same that was around under Marx. So what Marx wrote
Mm-hmm.
in the 1860s, when he wrote Das Kapital, he wrote about capitalism as this, and I'm pretty sure this is what you support, this anarchy of production, these competing producers out in the free market, producing commodities by transforming raw inputs into finished outputs, finished commodities through the work, by employing workers, by employing the working class. That creating surplus value, that creating profits, which then these companies would reinvest into their company, expand, innovate, do all these nice things. Well, that kind of mode of production almost doesn't exist anymore. I would say it doesn't exist anymore. Our economy is not based around like profit per se. It's
What do you
more
mean
about
when you say that, though? Aren't businesses, when they start, aren't they in the business to make more money than what they are spending?
Sure, but to me, the idea that this is how society generates profits is okay. How do I explain this? So to me, there's a transition. So in dialectic models, there's a transition. There's a quantitative to a qualitative change over time. So something that was there previously, as it was in 1860, grew and grew and grew in proportion, in scale, in significance, until a time that it upset the entire system and became the new norm. So for what I mean when I say, yes, companies do want to make profit, obviously.
Yes.
However, the way they expand, the way they grow, is almost entirely mediated through the financial institutions and banks. It's not necessarily out of profits. This idea of starting a lemonade stand and building it up towards Microsoft doesn't exist. It's all mediated through banking and finance industry. This profit generation it doesn't really exist. What I mean when I say that is profit obviously exists, but the way companies expand, the way you have to expand if you want to be competitive, is you have to go through the financial institutions.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but to me, that's an indication that it's a different it's a different set of relations in production.
Well, not necessarily, because most of the people who are putting their money into the banks, you know, they put it into the banks knowing that that bank is going to basically invest that money into other corporations. And I think having a bank, it can be really useful. But the problem is the Fed right now. The Fed is basically what they're doing is, as opposed to raising taxes and, you know, doing it that way, what they do is they like inflate our value of our currency and basically use that by basically by printing a whole bunch of money and then use that money that they printed in order to pay for the things that they want. And that is what the issue is, it seems to me.
Yeah, and I agree it's an issue, and I also strongly disagree with that. The thing that I want to say on this is, yeah, obviously, I'm not saying banks shouldn't exist. I think there is obviously a function for like the storage of money and investment. The issue is that banking has this unregulated banking in the maybe not unregulated per se, but this co-option of government and banking in the early 20th century created this symbiotic relationship between, and it's symbiotic only for them, it's not symbiotic for us, symbiotic for banks and governments, relationship between each other where the two have merged. So you probably know about the rise of central banking and fiat currency. It's closely tied to the state and its ability to wage war.
Yeah.
In return, banks got this privileged position in society where they basically run the entire economy, right? I mean, what is the mainstream response to any economic crisis? It's monetary stimulus. It's this or that. It's an accounting trick from a bank. It's this bank. It's that bank. We're going to increase reserves. We're going to do this and that. It's all to do with banking. Banks realistically control our economy, and if you think about it from a position of like you mentioned you're in America.
Well, it seems to me,
yeah,
it seems to me like this is an issue of capitalism. This seems to me an issue of government. Before, banks had to stand on their own 2 feet, and basically their reserve was only their own reserve, or they had to willingly combine their reserve with other banks. But now it seems like government came in and became that basically the ultimate reserve for all of these banks. And it basically allowed for banks to be able to be reckless with their money without any real negative consequence. Basically, or basically taking the profits and then socializing the losses. So that doesn't seem to me to be an issue with capitalism. That seems to me to be an issue with like government overreach over the economy. A person like me would say that it's not the government's job to be creating a reserve for banks. I think it's their job to be doing that, and I would be limiting the power of government away from basically regulating that industry and allow it to do what it's supposed to do. And if a bank fails, well, in that instance, the only person who get hurt are the people who put their money into that specific bank, as opposed to the whole system getting fucked up whenever all these banks decide to screw us over.
So I can actually even agree with you on saying that this is a government problem. To me, this is the primary issue that I think both sides actually should realize more, that us like being hostile to each other over these differences while we're both agreeing that the government is the problem, to me is a bit of a way, like an easy way to divide what ideally could be a united front against what we both perceive to be a significant threat on our liberty and on our ability to have an independent and sovereign lifestyle. So I guess the reason why I would call myself a communist under certain circumstances is that I actually think the wisdom maybe is the wrong way of saying it, the analysis that various communist thinkers have produced is helpful to us understanding why we are in the position we are in, so that we can better find our footing in the real world and where we are, and based on that realize who well, maybe not who the enemy is, but per se, what we need to do to, as you mentioned, create the system where banks are responsible to the general public, where their losses are not socialized, where they're not bailed out at every step, where they're not given this control over the entire economy.
But I think we need to be
where
realistic about how we do that, right? We need to tell people, we need to be inform people that not limiting government power and allowing the government to have an overreach over our banks on every part of our lives is the exact thing that we shouldn't be doing, and that we should allow for more capitalism so that corporations can compete with each other and banks can compete with each other. And if they are not good, well, they fail. And if they are good, well, they make a lot of money. Corporations and are probably the most, corporations, banks, all of these large businesses are probably the most anti-capitalist people you will ever meet. The reason why it is, well, simply they don't want to compete in the market, because if they don't do a good job, well, they could fail and lose pretty much all of their money. They want government security so that they could basically secure their profits. So I would argue if we had more capitalism, less government control over the means production, I think we would be, you would see these companies having no choice but to stand on their own 2 feet.
I agree. I think established corporations do not want what I guess you would call the creative destruction of the market, which is, the markets essentially eliminating unproductive, wasteful companies. My only concern is that I think the forces of production and even just the relations of production have advanced to a stage where I'm not sure if it's possible for us to return to a stage that Marx was in when he was writing Das Kapital.
Well, I wouldn't want to go back to that, because
I mean, like the superstructure.
But listen, could. What we could do, right, is what Thomas Sowell says in one of his books, which I feel like is really stuck with me to this day, is our government is only as good as an informed public. The problem is a lot of people have this this ideology, this sense that it's the government's job to basically deal with all things in the market and around, and every single time there's an issue, people's automatic assumption is the government needs to sort of deal with this. The government needs to help in this situation. And I think that line of thinking has done nothing but dug us deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper in debt, and brought us more government control over the economy. And I think we need to show people the negative outcomes that more and more government control over the economy does. And I mean, if you look at COVID, a lot of people were trying to blame inflation and all this stupid stuff on everything but the printing of trillions and trillions of dollars. And it kind of blows my mind when it's pretty obvious that if you print a shit ton of money, you give people money not to work while the production of goods and services goes down. Obviously, the amount of the how much everything costs is going to basically go up. So I think we have a lot of work to do in trying to convince people that it's really the government that is causing a lot of these issues. What we could do is we could learn how to. In my opinion, I think that we need to have somebody that's more like libertarian minded in the government, so that they could probably like cut back in a lot of these programs that we're funding that are just simply not sustainable.
So I definitely do think that people's complacency with the government as it is a serious problem that has contributed greatly to a lot of the problems that we have. I do agree that the inflation that we're experiencing post-COVID is obviously a result of the government's printing enormous amounts of money. I even go further than that and say that, well, it's not really going further than that and saying, but the Fed is trying to right now lower wages because they're trying to blame the inflation on basically people not taking up crappy jobs, working minimum wage and stuff. They're saying there's too many vacancies that these companies can't fill, so we need to drive wages down through inflation.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're just playing God, and to me, it's like it's a really, really sorry state that we're in. But I do think people need to realize that they cannot trust the government. That there's no hope in this establishment. There's no hope in this government. We need to get together and realize that, and make our own future, basically. And yes, the government is going to come after us when we do that.
But what's the communist
which is
solution
why-
to this? Like, what? It seems to me that you're agreeing with me on everything, but like, what's the communist solution to this?
So for me, I guess what sets me apart from you, where the two of us would disagree, is for me the relations of production, which is I don't want to describe it. I don't want to be this like wallow text guy, but the relations of production are way more socialized. Like even the joke is that you can't even eat or take a shit without posting it on Instagram. It's like we're so much more socialized than we were 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The forces of production are way more advanced and socialized as well. And to me, returning to this hyper individualistic stage of the 19th century is not really possible. We shouldn't be looking back, we should look forward. And to me, forward means we should first of all abolish the current establishment and the government as it is, and replace it with one that is fundamentally run wholly by the working class. So to me, the working class is the revolutionary class for a variety of reasons, but the establishment of a workers' state would actually be conducive towards, I would even argue, your goals of having more free market. Because to me, the only way in this more socialized mode of production that we have, in this socialist mode of production, I'm just going to call it socialist mode of production. We're living in socialism, right? We're
I would disagree, but
yeah, well, what I mean, more socialized than before.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call it the socialist just because it's easier. So the way we have more market, the way we have more free market, more entrepreneurship, more initiative from small businesses, from people starting their own thing, is actually to make sure that the big banks, that these global corporations do not come in and squash them. So for me, it's like my position is on the surface seemingly contradictory, because
so
think
let
we
me get
should
this straight. So
have-
what you want to do is, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but let me get this straight. You want to basically replace our government with a government run by workers. What insight do workers
Yes.
have that your average politician doesn't have that would make the economy run better than it already is?
The average politician is not interested in anything. From the establishment is not interested in anything like establishing social conditions for the small guy to prosper. He's in bed with the banks and everything. And to me, as you mentioned you wanted to have a more libertarian politician in power. To me, that wouldn't be so bad. The issue I would have is the establishment will do anything to prevent that from happening. And I think one of the biggest flaws of libertarianism is they're not fully aware of what they're up against. Like, I do think libertarianism is, in some sense, a revolutionary ideology in itself, because it is, in my opinion. It's it's against the status quo. However, it doesn't really recognize what it's up against, and that's why it's kind of going into this battle kind of blind.
Yeah. So me personally, I don't think we should like go for the Libertarian Party. I think what we should do is we should have more like libertarian-minded Republicans, and then try to vote those people in. See, I don't believe in like revolution or anything like that. I think that we should work under the system that we have now. I actually believe that the system actually works as good. It actually works the way that it should. The problem is in the United States, a lot of people who complain the most aren't voting in their local elections. Most people are just voting in the major elections. And the people who do vote in local elections, most of them are, older white guys, a lot of older people, a lot of people who normally like you wouldn't your average person wouldn't want voting, you know what I mean? Like would disagree with, And because of that, things get done based on the people who vote. If your group is not voting, well, nothing that you want is ever gonna come to fruition. And the problem is a lot of people in the United States, they don't vote in their local election. They don't vote at all. Most of the time, they just complain on the internet. So that's why nothing ever really gets changed. So I don't really believe in a revolution. I just think that we need to inform more people about voting. We need to inform more people about government power and limiting it. And I think we need to get people more involved in their local elections. And then we'll start to see a change.
Sure. Sure. I actually think I do agree. So what I wanted to bring to attention is actually Marx talked about this in his 1872 speech in Amsterdam, where he said in some countries where specific institutions would allow for it, revolution can happen. The workers can achieve their goals by peaceful means. So here he's kind of positing this reformist approach, which could potentially work in the US. Like, I'm not ruling it out. I think the problem in the US is a lot of people are caught in this two-party mentality where it's like, if you don't vote, blue, then there's going to be a genocide, or if you don't vote red, they're going to take your guns away. And all it does is it forces people to think, oh, I need to choose between the lesser of two evils. Half the people don't even vote. And yeah, the two parties, which are essentially to me just the same establishment, they're just playing this. They're having this. How do I explain this? It's like a theater when you go to the theater and it's actors, fighting with each other, but it's all staged. It's not actually real. It's basically the same forces. To me, like in America, it's hard for me to say because I don't live in America and I don't fully understand.
Well, how it works in the United States is we do have a two-party system, right? But within the Republican Party, there are different groups within the Republican Party. There's like really extreme Republicans, and then there's more like libertarian-minded Republicans. And there are a ton of and then like on the Democrat side, you have like the more progressive scene, and then you have like the more like moderate types. So yeah, there is a two-party system, but there's a whole bunch of different people who have different ideologies within that party that differentiate them from other people within that party. So me personally, I would love there to be like more than two parties, but as of right now, I'm just more thinking about like how we could work under the current system so that we could get what we need done.
Yeah, I mean, I am aware that like the two parties are not ideologically homogenous. A lot of like the Republicans have like Tea Party people and like libertarians, but also like weird like Christian nationalists. And on the other side, like Democrats have a lot of like social democrats and like socialists or whatever it is. And a lot of these coalitions, they're held together by like fear of what will happen if the other guy wins, right? They're not actually alliances of like ideology per se. They're more like, oh shit, if this guy wins, it's gonna be. I just think Americans as a whole, it's hard for me to like necessarily say anything because I'm not American, but I think they should just stop thinking that like it's gonna be the end of the world if the Reds or the Blues win, and just fucking vote third party. Like,
Gotcha.
Just give it a try.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. The Holocaust is not gonna start.
Yeah.
They're not gonna take your guns. Just fucking do it.
I agree. I think people should vote for third party more. But my only thing with you is it doesn't really seem like you're communist as much. It seems to me you're more just libertarian to me. You seem like you're libertarian to me. You don't have any issue with profits, do you? You don't.
No, not necessarily. It's not like no, not necessarily. I don't think profits really, in any economical sense, exist in society anymore.
All right, so I'm a grill you a little bit. All right. Yeah. So you have no problem with profits. So what do you want?
Necessarily.
Okay, so what's your problem with like the market?
I don't have problems with the market. I actually don't. I think we should have more market for the small guy and the medium. Like for the small family business, free market, like no minimal red tape for starting your business, minimal red tape for expanding it, if you can expand it.
As minimal. So what you're trying to say is that you want having a more free market with to allow people to be as free as they can with the most limited amount of government interaction in our lives as we can.
For the small guy, yes. For the big guy, we need a strong, firm hand to prevent the reach of monopoly capital on the institutions that guarantee this liberty for the small guy.
Okay.
That is my position.
Okay.
I'm an authoritarian for a libertarian purpose.
So it sounds to me like you're just libertarian. You don't sound communist to me.
I'm a communist libertarian. That's what I am.
But what is it? What differentiates you from me?
Sorry.
What differentiates a person like you from me?
I do believe we need a worker state to have this free market for the small guy.
Yeah, but
I think
anybody, any
the
worker
freest-
can work. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but any worker can try to apply to be a politician or something like that.
Sure, but we're talking about collective class issues. So for me, the countries that are pursuing the free market the most aggressively are actually the communist countries in East Asia, Vietnam and China. And they're seeing really phenomenal growth on the orders of 5 to 10%. They're the fastest growing economies in Asia. And they've done this because they've successfully overcome a contradiction in the primary stage of a socialist revolution, which is basically between the bureaucracy and the population. So the Soviet Union failed to overcome that, which is why they collapsed. And arguably, this is where a lot of the ideas of what socialism has like penetrated in the West. That it's this massive bureaucracy. But I think China is doing socialism better than the Soviet Union, as evidenced by the fact that they haven't collapsed and the fact that they're growing very rapidly and that they have this market. They realize that where we're at, we need markets. Maybe in 300 years we won't, but where we are right now, there's no speaking about abolishing markets. There's no speaking of like ending money. So
Yeah, but you do know that China like lies about its GDP, right?
I am aware, but they've also
By a lot.
are extremely successful at building infrastructure in their own country. Compared to, for example, what we can do in Europe or in the US,
Mm-hmm.
like China just thwarts. Like they're building cities, they're building high-speed rail networks, they're building ports, they're building all of that in the span of years, while it takes us. Our infrastructure is basically decaying and rotting away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the thing is, right, about China, right, is that I know that they have a kind of like a different system, but I was watching a YouTube video the other day where it was kind of explaining why their GDP is a little bit false, where basically certain provinces or whatever, like a politician would basically run, and if they don't get their GDP above a certain point, they get basically punished by the people at the top. So in order to basically rev up their GDP numbers, what they do is they take a bunch of money and spend it on like infrastructure like that, like government planning and things like that, so that they, even though it's that's why you have things like ghost towns and empty cities and trains going to nowhere and things like that, because these people are trying to bolster up their GDP in order to make themselves seem like they're getting more, having a higher GDP, so that the Communist Party looks better. But the people at the top, they're not going to really do anything because everybody is doing it, and it's also making them look better in the process. So, me personally, I wouldn't really look at China as being a very good example of a open free market. I would just say quite the opposite, actually. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people in China that are rising out of poverty, and that's a good thing. But I would argue that it's more because they're moving away from socialism and allowing for more capitalism and more free markets. I would more call them I wouldn't really even call them socialism. I would more call them like authoritarian capitalism.
Sure, I think in some sense it makes sense to. So first of all, I want to go to the ghost town stories. So from what I've heard, these ghost towns are temporary. So they're erected and people are moving in after a while. So it's not exactly like everyone moves in instantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this gradual flow of people in. The second thing I wanted to say is just a critique of GDP itself. I think GDP can be very easily misunderstood. For example, the country that I'm in has a really high GDP. We have, I think, over 100,000. The GDP per capita is just over 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to look at like Ireland versus France, well, we're basically got double of their GDP, but a lot of our GDP is tied up in like these financial banking industries, which first of all don't create anything really. They just shuffle around who owns what. They don't actually produce any wealth. and secondly, it's like a lot of them don't even operate. Like most of their activities are in Europe. They just have their headquarters here. So GDP itself, I wouldn't necessarily bank on. I would say more what's important is, does the economy have a healthy balance of primary, secondary, and tertiary economic activities? Is there a wealth creation in the sense that is labor actually deployed to transforming natural resources into physical commodities, into physical goods, into physical structures? Because fundamentally, this is what wealth is. It's the increase of the growth of stuff. It's not the increase of the amount of trading of titles that we see happening in the West. It's the actual growth of the amount of stuff we produce. And in that sense, I think China is definitely growing, while I'm not even entirely sure if like we have grown since 2008. I think a lot of our growth since 2008 is just
That's why, like,
spreadsheets,
yeah, so
and banks, changing
yeah.
numbers.
So when it comes to GDP within the United States, because we're more of like a free market, our GDP more reflects the actual gross domestic product of the goods and services being sold and bought, because we don't spend as much on infrastructure as these other countries do. And the thing is, I would rather our government not spend as much on infrastructure and sort of allow the free market to build goods and product based on profit incentives, because whenever a person basically creates a good or service and that good or service fails, the only person who gets harmed is the person who creates that good or service. Whereas when the government goes and creates a bunch of infrastructure and people don't use that infrastructure or move into those buildings as quick, a lot of the people who are getting screwed over are the taxpayer. And you can, artificially increase your GDP to make yourself look better. But I see generally when you look at places like America, and you look at the productivity of individuals and the wealth and the goods and services that are available to people within the United States as compared to, say, China or all these other countries, you see it's completely different. I mean, even a poor person within the United States has access to air conditioning, water, food, smartphone, electricity. That's completely unheard of in most parts of China, in many parts of China and around the world.
Yeah, I agree. I think China is obviously far behind, but it's catching up quickly. China is only really resolved this contradiction that I spoke about between the bureaucracy and the population in the 1960s and 70s. This, the Cultural Revolution,
Mm-hmm.
and really only opened up itself in like the late 80s and the 90s. So they have a lot to catch up on, for sure. And I don't actually expect them to overtake the US that soon. I think it will be 20, maybe 30 years before that happens.
Also, they have an advantage over us in that they have a lot more people than us. But if you look at their GDP but if you look at their GDP per capita, and individual people have a lot less money than we do.
Yeah, although like for me, like specifically the critique of growth in the West is that we have financialized our economy so much
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of our growth, I wouldn't even necessarily, it's hard to even assess whether it's real growth or not. A lot of it is, banks lending out more credit as they did in 2000s. People buy up houses. There was some real wealth creation when actual houses were being built in the mid 2000s, but after the crash of 2008,
Mm-hmm.
at least for Ireland, we have basically stopped construction since then. And from where I'm living, I don't know if this is like a overall phenomenon in the West, but our actual productive economy has barely grown since the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
All of that growth is entirely in producing. I mean, here's the thing: services, they increase the quality, they increase the quality of life. People want services.
Mm-hmm.
They don't actually create any wealth, though. They create
what is wealth?
They create wealth. Wealth, I would define wealth in the sense of actual amount of goods in the economy,
Mm-hmm.
physical goods in the physical commodities. Obviously,
Goods and
services
services.
don't produce physical commodities. Yes, so services, by increasing the amount of services, you're reducing the what's the actual term for it? Sorry, let me just organize my thoughts.
Go ahead.
Services transfer purchasing power and wealth from the they transfer the purchasing power from the creators of surplus value to other people. I'm not necessarily this is bad. I'm saying this is what happens. So when I go out and I create X amount of stuff, and then I want whatever service, I obviously trade the product of 100x for a service.
Mhm.
So what happens is I get a service, I get my roof fixed or whatever. I have 90 stuff, 90x. The person who fixed my roof gets 10x, right? There's still 100x of these goods in the economy. It's redistributed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so like so you obviously, like, if you create a good or service, you have to make more money than what it costs to make that good or service. If not, you're not going to be able to expand. But that incentivizes people to create more goods and services the next time around, when those first batch of goods and services that were sold at a higher price than before is now sold again after the new batch is created, and is usually sold for a cheaper price. So me, really, what I don't really care about, like, the relationships between people in capitalism. Like, me personally, I don't mind that a person is making more money than me if they're investing in a business, because I believe the person who takes the risk deserves the benefit. And if I'm, as a worker, basically, when you work for a corporation, you're not really risking anything. You're getting a secure salary, regardless of whether the business is profiting or failing. Which I would, to actually make socialists actually happy. Most businesses who are employing labor are actually not profiting. Most business actually are very small. It's like 1 out of 3 businesses are actually making profit after like 5 years of being in business. So all the people who are working in those companies are getting paid, despite the fact that their the cost of their productivity is more than the amount of money that they're being paid, basically. And they do that until they are able to become profitable. So I think that if a person is getting a secure check, regardless of whether the corporation is profiting or not profiting, I don't think they are entitled to the person who's taking the risk. And if that profit doesn't happen, and say that business fails and incurs debt because of that situation, that person who invested in the first place has to pay that money back. So I think they deserve the benefit, if there is a benefit, because they're the one. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, something happened. Did I just get kicked from the debate? What the fuck just happened? I think I've been banned from the server because I can't join. What the fuck happened? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna call my friend Cephas. All right, I guess the debate is over. Yeah, I guess the debate is over then. I'm not sure who to hit up. Yo, Cephas. Yo, Cephas.
Yeah.
I
My
got they banned me from the server, I think.
They banned you?
I don't know what happened. We were in mid debate and I don't know, I can't join the server again.
Me too. What the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Did they ban me from the server?
I can't join. I was literally in the middle of the debate and they banned me. I think they banned me from the server.
What?
Yeah,
What the
I'm
fuck?
not, dude. We
Me
could
too,
look back
bro.
at the
What the
video.
fuck?
You could look back at the video at the live stream. I'm still streaming right now.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude, okay, so I was like in the middle of explaining why a business owner deserves the profits from his labor, and I just got deleted from the server. I just went bloop, and then
Yeah, what the fuck? What just happened?
I don't
Because
know.
I was trying to connect to it for the longest period of time, Stiffus, and I was like, all right, what the fuck? It's just like my connection problem or some shit. And now I realize that I've been kicked from the server too. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well,
Huh?
you
want to go to VC?
Yeah. Let's go to VC.
Ping on Tiger. We need to talk about this.
Coffee table?
Sure.
What the fuck? Yo, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I felt like the debate was going good.
Did we do something bad?
I don't know. I felt like the debate, me and him were mostly agreeing. I don't know. And I allowed him to speak and everything. I don't know I don't
maybe
know.
they just don't want to fuck with us anymore because like the law versus the server is kind of degenerative.
Well, all I could say is I guess I won that debate. I guess I won the debate, huh?
What the fuck just happened?
I have no idea, man. That's some crazy
Hold up,
ass shit.
Let me ask Sparks or Nietzsche what happened.
I messaged in the group chat. I'm like, yo, what happened? I got kicked from the server.
Hold up, let me message Sparks. No, I can't find her.
She banned you? I mean, she unfriended.
Maybe. Wait.
I'm gonna message Vince.
Yeah, message Vince. He should be cool, honestly. What the fuck? I had to re-download the server, the application, because my thing kept crossing because
No, it got deleted. Oh, the debate got deleted. It got deleted.
They got deleted. What do you mean?
He just messaged me. It got deleted. He just messaged it. No, it got deleted. The owner deleted it. Seems like he was asked to step down or something. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Oh shit, bro. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
I thought we got banned. I thought I got banned.
Hold on,
bro.
Now we gotta invite all of them to the server, bro. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Should I invite him? Wait, is he already in?
Cool.
Vince?
Yeah, he's here. Vince. Varsity.
I'm gonna tell him join Nexus.
Let me see. Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Sparks.
That's some crazy ass shit, bro. He deleted it? The whole server? Just like that? That's crazy.
Somebody just he gave us another. All right, hold up.
It's alright. I'll just have my editor cut out. If we could go back to where we were before, I could just have
What
my editor
the
cut it out.
fuck?
What happened?
What the fuck, dude? No fucking way, dude.
That's crazy.
Bro, I was thinking, what the fuck?
Next
why
time,
am I-
maybe
why-
you should
why am
host
I
it in
server
your
crashing?
this Discord, man.
Vince says he's gonna do it in a minute. Got you.
Damn, bro. I guess I'm gonna play some BattleBit while I wait. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
I thought I got banned. I was just like, wait a
Me
minute,
too,
what?
bro.
We were like literally in the middle of a conversation, and then it went bloop, and I was just like, what happened? And then I I was like, I'm gonna call Cephas and see what's going on.
Bro, I was lagging out for I had to re-download the app, and I had to re-download the app because it was like kept crashing. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Mhm.
What's going on? I'm like, all right. And then you told me, and I was like, oh, I got kicked from the server. And then I was like, yo, like me too, bro. I can't see you inside bro.
Bro, that's funny. The guy was a cool guy though. The guy whom I was debating.
Invite him over here. Yeah, invite him over here. Did you?
He's
get
a nice
his,
guy. Honestly, he doesn't sound like a communist to me.
Imperial Cat?
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a communist to me. Sound like a libertarian. But he likes China though.
That you gotta go. And Jesus Christ, Vince is gonna. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's fucked. That's so fucked, dude.
That is fucked. I mean, that was a good debate. That was a good debate going.
That's so fucked, dude. What the fuck?
I was having fun.
It was, honestly. I want to help them out, honestly, but like, what am I supposed to do? They just
Yeah, there's
lost
not much.
everything.
Yeah, there's not much. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, they just lost everything, bro, from the get go.
Yeah, damn, that sucks for them.
It really does, honestly.
Well, I'll tell you that I'll never do that to the server. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, oh shit, dude. Fucking hell, dude.
That's funny. I mean, hey, bro. I mean, maybe we could, maybe tomorrow if we should set up a God debate and damn, we were actually getting in the middle. We were getting in. We were getting in a good. We were actually having a good conversation, man. That sucks. He seemed like a cool guy. Oh, I got blown up.
What happened?
So anybody? Oh, I'm playing BattleBit. Yo, guys, anybody who's watching the stream, who just joined, we were in the middle of debate. The whole server got deleted. So. Damn, bro. I wonder what they're gonna do now. They're probably gonna make a new one, right?
They just had a new one. I'll invite you to it.
Oh, they just made one right now?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Let's see. Spirited debate. There we go. Should we jump in there?
Shit. We can, but they don't even have a VC really like active. What?
Lego deleted it because we removed him as admin. Damn. Well, I guess the debate is over. It was a good debate while it lasted. I thought I got kicked. She's like, same. Hey, dude, CVS got deleted for some reason mid-debate. I know! That sucks. I know. I know. That sucks. We were having a good debate too, man. I was having fun. Mid-debate, bro. That's crazy. Mid-debate! I thought I got banned. That's funny. I was like, did I just get banned? Bro, that's hilarious. Let me see. I'm gonna put Discord right there. Wait, what happened? Damn, they quit. They made a new server pretty damn quick. Oh. That's crazy. BattleBit. At least I could play some BattleBit again. I thought I got banned because I was talking about profits.
Yeah. So.
The socialists couldn't handle it. Oh no. They couldn't handle the truth, man. Oh, this gun kind of sucks. It seems they're all popping in there.
Yeah.
Secondary gadget? Sledgehammer. Riot shield. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I really like this gun. Much better than the other gun. This game runs so fucking smooth, man. Even with Discord and streaming going. There's a little bit of lag though, I'm not gonna lie. But it still runs good. Damn, this absorbs the recoil really well. Angled grip. I've been promoted! Greatest Battlefield game ever. Nah! Yeah.
Hold up, you wanna jump in there?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yo, what's
Good
up?
spirits. That's good.
Yo, yo.
So I could safely say I won that debate.
Bro. I think it's undecided.
No,
But it was good debating.
it was fun. I was just playing with her. Bro, it was fun. It was good. You were a
So
good
let
sport.
me-
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
Let me
it.
update. Let me update everyone on the situation. So we
Oh, I'm
removed
live on
Lego.
YouTube. By the way, sorry.
Oh, can you maybe pop off? This is kind of personal.
Gotcha.
Stuff.
Yeah.